Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode. So today we're going to do a big investigation of the trailer, as we still haven't got any news from Corepunk team and we are all still waiting, eagering for more info about the game. We are now making a big investigation of the trailer we already have seen, but perhaps there's more small secrets in the trailer we haven't discovered yet. So let's try go through the trailer and see if we can find anything that we haven't thought about. By the way, I just got a new green screen. I haven't really got the light for it yet, so I have really bad light, but I'm really trying to make it work with the green screen. I will buy new lamps very soon, but for now I'm just testing this, so bear with me if there's coming weird flickering or so. I'm just testing and seeing how it works. I can see it already now consume some of my hit, as you can see here. I mean, if I look like this, it's actually quite okay. So it's trying to consume my hit. Help me. Help me. So let's go through the trailer and see if we can find any small things that we haven't been able to find before, maybe.
Greetings, adventurer, and welcome.
So a little small detail already now that maybe some doesn't know or maybe have not seen. If we just open here, we just open my little zoom window. So as you maybe already have seen here, we can see that we actually have the orc guy here. That's the guy when they actually create the character who has the shield and polearm, so that means normally he's like a tank hero. But in this case, we actually can see he's having a two-handed axe.
Come to Corepunk, an MMO.
And we can see the axe there has a very, it's a very big one. And I think he has a very brute spec as a damage dealer. Here we have the fire mage and we have the healer. So let's see what we else got.
Mmorpg, where you'll experience fog of war in.
So what is it we have missed over here? So here we have some kind of a robot and a ship that has crashed, and he's actually moving. He's not like standing still. Maybe he's just as some kind of an inventory that, you know, just in the game, or actually maybe you're able to attack him. But the next phase we see here,
in a vast, seamless open world.
we just go big back. If we just take a look here, we can actually see here that it's a kind of a spider queen. She's called Spider Queen. She's level 20 and she spawns 2 level 10 monsters. We have 3 players here, level 18, 18 and 19, and she actually shields the orc. So very interesting. And we can see in the minimap they are facing 3 enemies here. So as you can see here, it's very interesting. Spider Queen.
World. Miles and miles of wilderness to get lost in. Discover a small camp in the middle of nowhere.
So this small camp here they're talking about is actually also quite interesting. If we just take a little look. So we have some kind of a merchant guy here sitting. Oh, what is that? We have this guy merchant sitting here. He's probably selling some stuff. We have a quest giver and an NPC talking with him. It's saying that we are now in Wind Valley, and we have another quest giver over here. Yeah, that's pretty much it in this scene here. Okay.
Or a busy metropolis.
This busy metropolis that she's mentioning is actually also quite interesting, because we have a kind of a person who gives a quest out here. She looks like some kind of a cyberpunk theme. Then we have the warrior guy running here that you can also create, the guy from the trailer that when they go into the dungeon. They have an apartment here where someone is inside. That's pretty cool actually. So this guy is looking on gear to buy. And these people are dancing, and here we have someone dancing on a pole. Interesting.
booming with life and activity. You
Huh, that's pretty fun. This one, we can see here we have a police car, and then we have a guy who has a quest, and there's a dead guy on the floor. I could assume that this quest is, you know, find a murder or even find a criminal and kill them. You know, a player who got the criminal status. So that could be pretty fun. So it's just fun to see a police car and a body, dead body, and I assume this guy here is a policeman. So that's kind of fun.
You are free to go wherever you want. Use public transport to reach remote locations fast and safe.
See, the thing here I'm just wondering around is that they're actually going on this train here. Are they going to stand still on this train for a very long time, or is it actually fast traveling? Also on the other side we can actually see there's another train going there, so that means you have a train going each directions. Beside that, you just have a lot of NPCs just standing around and pretty much doing nothing. In this video we also see he's barely not getting the train, but this guy is buffing him. As we can see down here, he has a buff that makes him run faster.
Begin your journey by creating.
Just a little in-depth here. So in the right side, we have all these informations here. Let's zoom in a bit more. So we have all this information here where we can see specialization, and we can see that he has some kind of a two-handed spec. He has some kind of a, I would assume it's a shield spec, and this one here looks like a holy book, so it's probably some kind of a heal spec. I would assume. A paladin who will give the pledge, blah 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 blah, and then we can see the abilities that he has in this spec and description of him. The more interesting part is of course the other characters you will be able to build, but I mean, in the trailer here they showed two more.
A hero. Each has its own unique.
See, here we see the orc, and right now he has this polearm and sword shield, so that's probably his tank build. So that means that one here is the tank build, and then I would assume this one here is the one where he has his two-hand axe. It looks like a brute one, and this one here has like a fist weapon, so I would assume this is some kind of a dual wield spec.
Unique role, abilities, and a set of fighting styles.
The same for Bomber Girl. We got confirmed by the developer she's actually having a healing spec, so we know this one is probably a DPS spec, but which one of these two that is the healing spec, we don't really know. I mean, that's up to the old gods to know. I could imagine it would be this one because it looks actually like a potion. It could actually look like a potion here. So maybe she's going to have a spec where she's like throwing potions at people. That could also be pretty cool. Just saying. Just saying.
Complete quest.
Who is that guy? There's some kind of a guy running up off the water over here. Neo. I'm not sure who he's supposed to be. He could actually look like the fire mage, but he doesn't have that fire thing behind him. Beside this, I could probably think that this coffee shop here can sell you like drinks, mana, and so on. I like there's a guy sitting there playing guitar. Oh, is that lady there doing a T-pose? Oh,
quests for NPCs who are too busy to do it themselves.
Damn, it looks like she's actually doing some kind of. She looks like an NPC that has not been finished developing yet. So she's just having one pose where she just stands with the arms out. That's kind of fun.
You're gonna need a.
What can you actually add? You're gonna need better gear for that. Deal, but why the swimsuit? I want to know all the details. You're hiding something, aren't you? No, never again.
Better gear for that.
Oh, so the quest is actually giving him the swimsuit. But we all know that gear doesn't matter, so it's just a transmog. Okay. This is actually quite interesting, because if you look here, this guy over here definitely comes out of the water. So maybe he has been doing on the same quest and actually comes out of the water for, you know, coming back. And then you have this guy here getting the quest with the items in it. Well, the swimsuit. So maybe that means you can actually swim in this game. Maybe there's some kind of a big ocean you can swim in.
Need a better gear for that.
Kill monsters to earn gold. Shred them with your best move. Be careful though. They get pretty crafty when fighting as a unit. Grow crops.
Yeah, you can have your own farm. I kind of hope that it's that you can get maybe a housing where you can do a big farm. But this is not housing, because we can see he's in a place called Asgard. Maybe there is a place in the world called Asgard, but maybe it's his own home. I kind of hope you can get your own home.
Chop wood.
Where's this? This is in the Singing Woods. Interesting.
Mine or
This has an interesting name. Deep 9 is this place called.
trade goods.
What does this person actually sell? Returner. Huh. Maybe that is some kind of a fast traveling I could see myself. That thing that is consuming my head. Maybe I can fix it with, you know, kind of taking a cap on. Maybe that fixes it. That just makes it even worse. No. The cap is not working. God damn it. Why am I bald almost? Doesn't like my hair. I should paint myself blue or something. Okay, where did we go? Returner, receive multi-formula, receive small mana injector, receive armor plate, epic relaxant, small haste rate pills, small attack power spray, armor plate, small injector of health, uncommon tractor, Clamic Gross.
Goods for missing resources.
Oh, that's the thing he actually sold. So the things he's selling down here, you can actually buy them back. Interesting.
To craft the weapon.
This one we have seen tons of times, that he's crafting his own weapon. He already have the crafting materials in his bag and some cosmetic items, because armor doesn't give stats. It's 100% cosmetics. He has 1 silver. He has 2 additionally bags, we think. As on the forum it says that you have 24 bags normal, then you have 30, and then you have 40 or something like that. It's kind of weird bag system. It's like 30, 24, 30, 40. So yeah, we're not 100% sure with the bag system yet, but that's what people think from this trailer. And then he's opening up the item slot where we can see his armor. And again, armor doesn't do anything.
You deserve. Suit up. It won't make you stronger, but you'll look absolutely fabulous.
What other items is he actually crafting? Oh, what is that? That's some kind of a different tab, and then below my head it's some kind of another tab. Interesting. But he power blade, shakes forward, arrow, killing diesel, chain glaive, rifle, learn profession, crate all, crate. Okay.
To craft the weapon you deserve. Suit up! It won't make you stronger, but you'll look absolutely fabulous. Choose a set of talents. Boost yourself with artifacts.
Oh, I was kind of sleeping there. Yeah, and here we have the talents part where you can choose between all these talents here: warrior, mage, defender, hunter, assassin, medic, support, pathfinder, looter. You can pause the video for seeing all the bonus. You can see the small passive bonus you can see under them. You will be able to choose 3 of them on these sections here. So 1, 2, 3. And all these different talents you can choose here are the same for all the classes. So that means no matter which hero you play, you will be able to choose from all these 3. In this situation, for example, we can see this one here where he has some kind of vampire bite. He actually points his mouse over that one, and that one, for example, give life leech. So when you attack someone, you're getting your health back. Very interesting system.
Boost yourself with artifacts to become the...
And this is the part like League of Legends where the artifacts you take on will actually have stats, not the armor itself you have on, but the artifacts down here you are taking on. Like in League of Legends, Dota, classic mobile games with items you have to buy, but in this case it's just in an MMO.
Ultimate war machine.
A funny fact here is that the spell he just used for like getting enraged and look red is actually you can see he's like kind of enraged. That is R ability. Your R abilities is the cooldown ability you have. So you can see your Q, W, E is your normal spells you use in combat, and R ability is your cooldown that when you really need to kill someone. D and F is like summoner spells in League of Legends that you can get a lot of difference. Yeah.
Machine. Use Fog of War wisely to hunt down.
And here we have the engineer, the fire mage, and the warrior. The smart thing you actually see here is that these guys up on the cliff up here can actually see these guys down here because of Fog of War. So because of this Fog of War or foe, they are actually not able to see the people up here. It's like if you're standing behind a door and it's closed, you will not be able to see on the other side of that door. When you open up the door, you'll be able to see a direct path out of the door. The same here, because these people are standing higher or taller than the other guys here, they are able to look down. But these guys are not able to look up because of Fog of War.
Hunt down and ambush your enemy.
So basically why. So now you can see these 3 people is attacking these 3, and they also have a warrior, they also have an engineer or rifleman like these guys have. But instead of a fire mage, they have a healer.
Your enemies. Attack those who dared to take your farming spot. Then chill in a city, show off your loot, and find reckless companions to take on a challenge.
See, this part here is actually quite fun also. See, here we have the fire mage, the engineer, the warrior, then we have a bomber girl here wanting to buy crystals. Here we have the healer that they're going to join in the group, and down here very soon we are going to see the orc guy, where he actually are using his tank spec with a polearm and a shield, and he says looking for people, farm, bear, DPS only. So he basically wants to do that bear that these guys just killed and stole from another team. Over here, very interesting, we have the paladin guy. This is the paladin, and he's having his two-handed weapon on his back. But else from this city here, we can see that they have windows around, one window there, one quest giver here. And I think all the brown spots on the map here is pretty much, that's NPCs. No. The brown spots is actually players. Oh, that's players because they're neutral. They don't want to fight. So we can see there's a neutral in front of them, a neutral next to them, and then we also have a neutral over here, but we can't see him because he's too far away. Then we have this guy here, and then it says next to this guy, they you know, this guy here, next to that guy, there's 2 people just next to him, but we can't see them because they are below here. Very interesting. So you'll be able to see everyone on the minimap all the time, so you always can get track of people.
To take on a challenge that no one else has the guts for.
And here we have the group. So finally they made it. They have a, I assume this guy is a tank with a two-handed sword. It's very rare we see tanks in games with two-handed weapons, but if it's in this case is able to tank with two-handed weapon as this guy, it's really cool. I love it. Then we have Steve as the rifleman, we have Sparkle as the fire mage, and Healing Power as the healer. Let's get some goosebumps and watch the dungeon.
We will come again. We'll come again and see you.
What could possibly happen if this fish is actually catching you? Is it like instant death and it will just kill you? And the funny part over here is that this fire mage here, you can see in slow motion, is running directly into it, and he vanishes. Poof. And I think probably the same thing would happen with the fish.
We'll come again and see you in time. It's only those ways.
And that is the troll I have. So the troll guy there. That's the statue I got from Artificial Core as a gift. You know, this guy here. That's the troll, exactly that troll from the trailer. That's why I got him, because when I made a review of the trailer, I said this guy gave me goosebumps. So very interesting. And again, thanks for the gift, Artificial Core. So we can see this big troll here is probably a leader. He's charging the whole team.
Only those who stand their ground. No one leaves until we're gone.
I like this part when they have this kind of apostle. It's kind of nice. But you can probably see on these guys, they already know how to solve it. I like this one here where you can see who's the party leader with the levels and the experience points and all that. He's level 28, and you can see the boss up here, he's level 30 and he's called Gragam. And each of the players will have health bars over them, they have the spells and all that. It's just kind of amazing. And now I think we can say Rip Tank. And even when he dies, he has fire effects. Like, look at his corpse, it's just burning. Did you see the most important part here? The shiny loot. So that means when you complete a dungeon, you will be getting a chest. It's exactly like Destiny 2, where at the end of the boss, it will have a nice chest with loot in it. So, kind of nice. It's really nice. Nice. So yeah, I mean, that was pretty much a very deep dive in the trailer. I probably think we can easily say. Pretty much. I don't think there's any more details in this trailer beside this. I think this covers pretty much everything in the trailer. I mean, I have been talking about the classes and a lot of other things in this trailer, but we just kind of needed to go through the trailer exactly and look at the eerie point of the trailer and see what it is. Perhaps there's more details still I haven't talked about, but I think pretty much this video on 25 minutes covers pretty much everything in the trailer. So let me know in the comments, are you still hyped for this game? Can you survive that the developers haven't updated us for plus 15 days? I mean, I'm still holding up the hype and still hoping for the game to be great. I know I'm kind of milking this game because we haven't really got anything new, but I just wanted to talk very deeply about the trailer, and also kind of wanted to test my new green screen. I know I'm not having the best light right now, so that's why you probably see some problems with the green screen, but don't worry, I will be fixing that very soon when I get some better light. So you will have to live with my face that is half contained, half consumed by the green screen. So yeah. Else I can say thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, well, leave down a comment, let me know, leave down a like and subscribe if you want to see more videos from my channel. Again, thanks for watching, everyone. Have a nice evening, have a nice weekend, have a nice week, and see you in another episode. Peace out.